All right, you guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are not new. My name is Leia, and this is my cash stuffing channel where we do all things cash budgeting and finances, low income budgeting, and everything like that. And for today, we are going to be budgeting our first paycheck of March. So let's just get right into this video. Let's go. So as you guys can probably tell, I am a little bit tired. I don't know why, but I have been really struggling to sleep at night. I mean, I partially know why. It's because I work overnight, and so I work overnight on the weekend. So during the week when I'm trying to sleep, when I usually work, it's very hard. So I don't know what to do to combat that. I just really don't. It's really hard on me. Like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, so excuse that I sound tired, and I'm probably gonna mess some stuff up per usual though. But yeah, so, and usually it's really early, so you guys probably noticed the lighting is bad, but it's gloomy, it's rainy, the sun is not out. Usually I'm at the gym and I come back and do this, but I'm switching it. I'm doing this first, and then I'm gonna go to the gym when I'm finished. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into our budget, and see what we have that we're working with. So for this week, we are working with $1,289, and that's good. It should have been a little more than that, but when I'm at work, I can use my badge to pay for stuff, and I did buy some food, so it's just like $20 cheaper than what my check is supposed to be. But y'all, it's when you work 12-hour shifts, it is so hard to not buy something. Like, it's so hard. Anyway, yeah, we're working with $1,289. So let's go ahead and get into our bills. I hope you guys are doing all right. So rent is going to be, so this is, hold on. We're going to have red marks today. We just are. So rent is $260. As you guys know, I live with someone. We split our rent, and then I split my half. So it's going to be $260 for my first half. And then my electric bill is $452 because they're adding together my new apartment and my old apartment's electric bill together in one bill, plus the startup fee. So all of that together is going to be $452. We already have we should have $269 on us, so I'm gonna be adding $90 to that $269. All right, so let's keep going. Then water bill, we're not saving for water anymore because the person that I live with, they do the water and I do the electric bill, so we don't need to save for that anymore. And then car insurance, we're going to be saving $61, which is the first half. It should be the first half, right? Let me see what's in here. Let's see. Rent has like $1 in there. Electric, car insurance. Okay, this is the second half of car insurance. My car loan has nothing. It will be getting $120. My car loan is $237, but I'm going to be rounding up to $240. So we're just going to start putting that extra, $3 in there. So $120 for car loan. My phone is going to be $20 because I pay it every 3 months. And then my credit card, so we need to stop right there. We need to stop right there. Okay, so yeah, so phone is $20, and then my hair it's going to be $30. I think the next check I'm going to go ahead and put 60 because I'm paying for not only my hair but my brother, and he wants to get locks, so it's going to cost me a pretty penny to get him, you know, starter locks or twist on top of me getting my hair retwisted. So y'all, I don't know why I'm funding his hair, but somehow I ended up here. I don't know how I ended up here, but I did. So then we have Netflix, which is going to be $9. Also, my brother's allowance that I gave him is $15. Oh, and I skipped over my Explore merch. My Explore / Klarna. Let me put that. So Klarna, I owed Klarna $21.06. All right, and then let's go down here. Home Aglow is a cleaning service that I paid for like last month, and I kind of forgot about it. So I'm just budgeting for it. This check, which is $20, and then it will be going into my household envelope, but I'm budgeting for it separately so that I can see it on the paper, if that makes sense. And then meet and greet, I'm trying to get out of my house more, so I paid for this meet and greet event where you can go, they assign certain people to you. Y'all hang out, see if you can make a friend or two, and you know, eat, have a good time, and whatever. So it costs $25 to RSVP to that. So I paid for that, and then $15 and treat myself. And why did I do that? Oh, hold on. I got a lot going on. I think I put, let's see. Treat myself has 5, 10, 11. 11 plus 15, that's 26. Oh, I bought something off of Etsy. And the thing that I bought off of Etsy, I didn't have enough money for, so this $15 will cover that. That's what that's for. Y'all, like, I get paid every 2 weeks, so like you can easily lose track of what you're putting your money towards. That's why I love this cash stuffing stuff, because you can easily just start losing track of stuff. But yeah, so that's why we need to put $15 in there, because I bought something and I didn't have enough money for it. So I gotta pay the price of paying up, like. So we'll stuff it, then we'll do our unstuffing, you know, whenever we do an unstuffing. Okay, and then the last thing we have on here is our day trip adventure, because as you guys know, if you watch my previous videos, I went on a day trip in a hotel outside of my city, just like a me day. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a me day. And I ended up spending, the hotel was paid for already. I budgeted for that, but I did not budget for my activities. I spent $90 even, which is crazy, but I spent $90 even on everything that I did on my me day. And so we're just gonna have to pay the piper and pay the whole amount, because it was on my credit card. So it was $90 even after I added everything up. And so when I get paid, we're just gonna go ahead and pay all of it, and that'll be that. So no big deal. I enjoyed my me day, and I literally thought of that yesterday, calling, because I was texting someone and we were talking, and I was like, well, I don't go out a lot, but I recently had a me day. And so I was like, wait, that's what I'm gonna start calling it. So I might start trying to do that more for myself. I might start trying to have more like me days every couple of months, just to get away from people, to get away from work, to get away from, you know, life and stuff like that. I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, so now that we've done all of this together, I hope you guys understood everything that I just broke down. We're going to add it all up so that we can subtract it from our paycheck. So let's start. So we have 776. I don't know what I almost just said, but 776 is what we have here. So I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure that that is correct. Yeah, that is correct. $776 is what we have worth of bills and just other unplanned expenses that we have to cover. So let's go ahead and write that down. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just put 776, and then the total that we have left, 1289 minus 776. We have $113 left. I said, what did I just say? $513. I said 113. Girl, that is $5,000. I would not have I wouldn't be doing this if I had $5,000 just randomly left over in my paycheck. What? What are we talking about? Okay, so let's see. That's a lot though. That's usually I only have about 300. We have like an extra $200, and that's because of our rent. Because we're sharing rent with someone, it's a lot cheaper. So thank God for that. I really want to use this opportunity of splitting rent with someone to save that money and pay off as much debt as possible. So that's just where I am right now with that. But I'm not going to lie. I'm thinking that this time we are going to put that extra money into groceries. So let's get into this. Okay. So we have $513, correct? So let's go 513. We need to subtract that from our debt payoff. So my credit card, I already put $65. Let me go into that envelope because as y'all know, let's go back to where we left off. So our credit card, as you guys know, I finished a savings challenge in my last savings challenge video. Or no, it was a separate video that I posted, but I finished it with you guys because we started it together. But anyway, that money is now in here, and so we have 200, 260, 65, 66, we have $270 that's going to go towards our credit card. So I just put $65 over here. So if we do 270 plus 65, that'll be $335 of extra debt payment, and I think that's great. So I think I'm gonna just keep the 65 on here, and then we're gonna do 33 for our student loans. I hope you guys can see everything that I'm doing. Turn the brightness down on my light because it's just kind of bright without there being, usually I have sunlight, but today, yeah, it's raining. There is no sunlight. I hope that didn't make the video worse. I'm so sorry if it did. But yeah, so that's gonna bring us to $335, and that's exciting to pay off that much. So let me, if I can, okay, put that back. So $335 for that, and then 33 for student loans. So do 513 minus 65 minus 33 is $415. That's what we could have left. Let's see. Before I write anything down and finalize anything, let me just kind of see what I want to do, because I could do $100 in saving challenges, correct? That would leave me with $315 for my weekly spending. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. I think that's good. And I want $100 in saving challenges so that I can finish them when I start them. Like, I don't really care for my saving challenges to be in my binders for like a long time. I get paid every 2 weeks. I don't really have the time to be letting them sit for, you know, weeks on end. So if I can finish some of them in the video, or, you know, tomorrow when I do it, that would be great. So, okay, I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll be done. So 65 plus 33 is 98. So $98 will be going to our debt. $100 will be going to saving challenges. And then for groceries, that's what we got to figure out now. Okay, so 513 minus 98 minus 100, that's $315. So I spent $100 on Factor. Not even gonna hold y'all, I spent $100 on Factor because I'm tired and I'm not in the mood to cook. Factor has really made it easy for me to be able to have my dinner and have my protein without me having to do too much. So that's just what it is right now. I love cooking. I do. But not right now. I'm just in a phase in my life right now where I don't feel like cooking. So I'm not. Like, what? We make money. I'm going to use my money for what I want to use it for. I'm going to buy Factor meals. So anyway, I'm thinking to put 200 in here, because if I do 200 minus that 99, because it's like $99 and some change, right? That leaves me with $100 for groceries, which to me is fine because I'm not buying dinner, because that is my dinner. So yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 200 for groceries. So that was $315 minus 200. That leaves me with $115. Oh, minus 5 for giving. So we have to add our giving that we do. And that leaves me with $110. Let's see, you guys. How many categories do I have left? I have gas. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. This is where it gets hard, because now I gotta decide what I want to give to myself. And I'm like, I don't know. Gas, we just always do 40. I guess that shouldn't really change. I guess I'm not going anywhere to, oh, I am going somewhere. I have to meet a friend next week downtown. So maybe I should put this extra $10 I should put in gas, just in case. So instead of doing 40, we'll do 50. So minus 50. That leaves me with $60. $60. Household. I'm thinking do 20 for household. That leaves me with $40. So eating out, I could do 15 maybe. 15. That leaves me with 25 for spending. I wish I had more money to like go around, but most of it goes into my groceries, unfortunately. A lot of it goes to groceries, because I'm trying to unbig my back, okay? I'm trying to unbig my back. And unbigging your back costs money when you're watching what you're eating. Like, eating healthy is not cheap. So, I think I said 15 and then 25. I think that's what I said. Let me do the math. 200 plus 50 plus 25 plus 20 plus 15 plus 5 is 315. So that's correct. I think I'm gonna just leave it like this. The reason why I'm thinking so hard is because I've already spent some of this money, and when I do my unstuffing, I'll have to unstuff it. But I'm thinking that I'm gonna do a end of the month unstuffing, a monthly unstuffing instead of a weekly one that I've been doing, because it's just been a lot. I think it'll be easier on me if I just do it monthly instead of weekly, but we'll see how that happens. Right now, I'm just talking out my butt. So anyway, that should be everything. That should be everything. And you guys have to remember, I get paid every 2 weeks. So when you see like $15 for eating out, that's for 2 weeks. When you see, you know, $25 for spending, that's for 2 weeks. Most people use that much money for only 1 week. I'm trying to budget $15 for 2 weeks. So it's like, keep that in mind. Like, this is truly low budget. Like, it doesn't seem like it maybe, but it is. It really is. That's why having $100 in saving challenges is so good. Yes, I could bring this down and put more money up here, but the discipline in me doesn't want to do that, because this saving challenge money, it gets reallocated into my binders with my long and short term envelopes. So that's more important to me than going to, you know, tropical smoothie. So if that makes sense. So anyway, let's go ahead and do the math and just make sure that all of this should add up to 1,289. So let's start up here. We have, what is this? 776 plus 315 plus 98 plus 100 is 1,289. So we are done. We are done. I'm gonna highlight everything. We'll do green. It's March. I'm gonna stay on brand. My voice sounds terrible because I just woke up, but we're gonna stay on brand and do green. All right. And then, as you guys know, we're gonna go to the bottom and we're just gonna zero out our budget, 100. And when you subtract that from my paycheck, that is $0, because we are a zero-based budgeter. We use every single dollar to the best of our ability. And that is the video. So yes, I'm gonna take my butt to the gym. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this budget with me, low income girly type things, right? And love you guys, appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next time for our cash stuffing and our saving challenge videos. So have a nice day. Bye bye.